The Refreshingly Normal Podcast. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to the Refreshingly Normal Podcast. I am Keefla.
And I am Cree or Lucrecia. Oh, I said that last time. Lucretia.
So thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for allowing us to be in your ears, whether it's in the car, at home, at work, wherever it is. We hope you stick with us and tell a friend. Come on now. Nobody likes to listen alone. So get some more people, with you that can join in the podcast listening experience. And then you can have great conversations. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let's talk about it.
All right. So first things first.
Somebody's excited.
Let's talk about what have you been watching lately? I'll start.
Okay.
My new favorite show is Building the Band on Netflix. Have y'all seen it?
It's your favorite, though?
Right now it is, and I'm trying not to binge watch it, but I have been binge watching it. It's just a cool concept.
Not a show that you like, but your favorite show. Like you're talking
right now. We said right now.
But still, you are talking like you is in the list of favorite. This is my favorite show. Like
I don't know. Because I like reality shows and shows kind of like I don't know if it's up all time, but it is up on my top list because the concept is just really cool.
Okay.
So normally, like when they do a making the band or putting the band together, they're like people behind. And I don't know, this could be rigged too because reality ain't always reality.
We know a little something about reality.
Yes, we do. Well, we should talk about that one time when we were on House Hunters.
No, ain't spilling the beans.
Oh, okay, we won't spill the beans. Anywho, do. So I don't know, but typically, you have somebody putting these people together, then you find out like they were in these they specially handpicked. Anywho, if y'all have not watched Building the Band, it's like they have all these singers. I don't know how many singers there are, but they're in little pods, almost similar to the dating show.
Is it not Blind Date?
Dang.
Ultimatum?
No,
kinda?
It ain't Ultimatum. Is Love Blind.
Is Love Blind
yeah.
The Circle?
So Is Love Blind, where you talk to people through a wall. So with the singing thing, they get to hear everybody sing in their own little cubicle pods, and they sing, and then people vote whether or not they want to keep them there. And they have to get at least 5 or more votes to be able to stay. And then you listen to people and you decide, would that be somebody I could harmonize with? Would I want them in my group? And they're putting these groups together. But they get to form their own group from who they listened to and they liked. And then they get to talk to them, see about, do we kind of mesh personality-wise? Do we have things in common? And the group can be 3 or 4, I think.
Okay.
Because that's the max of the groups. It could be all girl, it could be mixed, it could be whatever it is. And so I thought it was just a real cool concept how it goes. And so they come down to only 6 groups. And if you have not been picked, then you have to go home. If you don't get at least 5 votes, you got to go home. And so right now they got the 6, and I don't know, I just really like it. I think it's just a cool little concept. Whoever put it together, it's cool. And then also they haven't gotten Kelly Rowland yet. The only reason I started watching it at first because I was looking for Kelly Rowland because I like Kelly Rowland. And child, she ain't on there yet. And I'm about on.
That's how they do it.
I'm about on. I don't know
how
what
they do it.
They
sucker you in.
Yeah.
And then boom.
Yeah, so they got me in. I watched the first couple and I was like, oh, wait, I kind of like it. So Kelly's not on there yet. I think she's going to be on the next episode, but I might be on episode 4 or 5. Kelly ain't on there yet. So just so you know, Kelly ain't going to be on there until about the 5th or 6th episode. But anywho,
what's it called again?
Building the Band.
On Netflix.
And don't nobody got to walk for no cheesecake.
Take that. Take that.
Don't take that. Okay, what have you watched lately?
Show wise, nothing. The last movie, the last thing that I actually sat down and watched was Happy Gilmore 2 with Adam Sandler.
That was the last thing you watched?
Yeah, that I paid attention to.
You didn't pay attention to the movie with Eddie Murphy and them that we watched on?
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, so that what was that called? Well, anyway, the movie
I'm
with
gonna find it.
Keke Palmer, Eddie Murphy, and Pete Davidson, where Eddie Murphy and Pete were they were, what do you call those, armored car drivers,
Uh-huh.
and Keke Palmer was a thief. And so yeah, I did watch that. I take that back. So I watched that and Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Though they both were good. I'm a fan of Adam Sandler. I'm a fan of Eddie Murphy. I like Keke.
The Pickup is what the movie's called.
Yeah, The Pickup. Okay. But no shows. I'm waiting until football season start.
I'm not waiting
And
on
then
that.
I'm gonna watch a couple games. Not many, I only have like select players that I like to watch, like Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson, Shedeur Sanders, Travis Hunter, okay, but I'm not a huge fan of their quarterback. Personal reasons. I met him before. He was not.
He was not kind.
Nah.
Maybe it was a bad day.
He was disrespectful. Because we coached against him, and
well, maybe he's changed.
I hope he has.
Yeah.
But but you got to be respectful. Like they say that a lot of people that say they'll never remember what you did, but they will remember how you made them feel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That used to be on my signature line of my email.
Yeah.
I think
and I don't, and when young men are disrespectful, especially in the sporting industry, because a lot of times we take hits for you that and help you do things that other people wouldn't help you do. And he was real, kind of disrespectful. So it's all good. I hope you've changed.
I hope that young man has changed too.
Yeah. All right. What else?
What has been, just to kind of put a little joyful thought in your brain, what has been your favorite thing about the past week or two? Any favorite thing that comes up for you?
Well, my brain is like gone right now. Today is a rough day. I'm dealing with lockjaw and all that stuff. I don't know what's going on. Let's see. We had some good lovemaking sessions. That was great.
Oh, my Lord.
I'm grown.
Okay, grown.
That was good. I know people say, by the way, got lockjaw. No. But
oh my God.
No, what else? I'm getting my groove at work a little bit in the new position. I thought you could say
I'm getting my groove on.
Nah, in the new position, I'm getting my groove on at work. I'm enjoying everything.
Gotta get your groove on.
That's about it. That's let me see what else. What did we do?
Well, we haven't done much because I was sick. Yeah. Old man COVID got me. First week of school beat me down. Yep. So we didn't do much. This past weekend I went and got my hair done.
Yep.
And we tried a new sushi place.
Yep.
But my favorite thing about this past week, it may not be a favorite thing to everybody, but I felt really good about it. Sunday, I got a lot of things done at home.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I got my pantry cleaned out. I got my refrigerator cleaned out.
You got it. You did it. You did.
What else did I do?
Wash clothes.
Oh, got all the laundry done. Yep. Watched a movie. Had some. Oh, even got my run done. And I had planned to do an easy run. But then I got on there and this lady was really trying to get with me. And she was trying to race me. Yeah, she did. And I was so mad she got me. I thought I got her at the end and I looked and she just passed.
That's what happens. You never think you keep running as if you're running from behind.
Oh, man. So she got me. So I was mad about that. But I ran with Kirsten and she had such a good playlist. It had like old Destiny's Child.
Yeah, it was a good playlist.
It was a good playlist. So I got my run done, got done with that. Had some wine, had a movie. So I just felt real productive on Sunday. I haven't felt that productive in a while. So that was good
for a
day.
Sunday. For you not to miss things. Because normally when we're productive, it's because it's like we're checking things off the list.
Yeah.
And then it's like you're not really enjoying it, but you just check.
Yeah.
But
So it felt good to like have the pantry all
yeah.
together and all those things. Those are things I've been wanting to do, but whatever reason I was able to focus on it. And somebody felt like it was the B12 drops
say
she
what you
gave
want to
me.
say. You was the main one saying it was those drops. Then in the morning would say, "Where my drops at? Where
And
my
they
drops
didn't help
at
me
before I
on.
go to work?
They didn't help me at work. They didn't
Where
help
my
me.
drops at?"
They didn't help me at work on Monday though.
That's different.
I felt tired on
That's
Monday. I mean, I
different.
did do a lot of training on Monday, but I just didn't feel like I felt on Sunday. So I don't know what it was, but anywho, that was my joyful moment for this past week.
Well, I know I got B12 shots the other day, and they say, "Oh, you should feel something in an hour or two." Yep, I felt sleepy. It didn't do nothing to me. I
I
wasted
think it needs an infusion.
$25, $30. I think it was $25, and I tipped the man $5. So
You probably need to
yeah,
get one.
they said the IV worked better. So I said I'll
Yeah.
try it, but it's expensive or costly, I would say.
Well, you get what you pay for.
You do, and I just want to figure something out. But if I don't figure it out, hey, because I could sleep 20 hours and still be tired. I don't know what's going on.
No, either.
I don't even much know. All right, let's jump into it. So, great catching up with you as always, my dear. It's good. Good talking to you.
That's your story.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, so what we want to talk about today?
I think it would be cool to talk about some of our favorite date nights. So like we have always been big believers in making sure we still date each other. As the boys got older, we made sure to do it more often. Now when they were little, it was a little bit challenging because you got to find babysitters and all the things.
It was still
a priority.
Yeah, we still wanted to do it. Like some people
Yes.
say, "Oh, we can't do it." Da da da. And even if, but you know what, man, we're so blessed. We got some amazing boys, even during their childhood.
Yeah.
We could take them places with us where they were not like they weren't hollering, weren't doing none of that, and we could still be like enjoying each other as if we were on our date.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we do. And I think overall, I like to say about our boys is that, you know how people like when summer's over or summer's going, like, oh, I can't wait till they go back to school or the weekend or anything. But for our boys, I really for sure do not remember saying that I'm ready for school to start back so they can be in school or they could be like
chilling drive me crazy.
Yeah, we never had that.
Really chillings.
Yeah, we never had that with them. Like even in the summertime, my in-laws, they always want the grands
for a month.
For the summer, and they always want them for a month, and we like we can give you 2 weeks. But we got trips. We got trips and things that we want to do with them too because it's summer, and so they would spend. I think our boys would 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, they would spend 2 weeks, and then because we always wanted to have our time with them and trips and just to be home, and even if we're just going to the library or Home Depot for the art stuff or whatever free stuff was around,
we always had stuff to do.
We wanted to be able to spend time with them then. So, so we could make a date out of anything.
Yeah.
However, we on purpose try to make sure we do date nights with our boys. Now, even though they're older, we keep it going. So we are going to talk about our top 5 date nights. Which ones did you enjoy the most? So I wonder if any of them will match because we did not even look to see what each of us put for our date nights.
Nope, we did it.
So do you want to go with yours first?
We want to go one for one?
Yeah, let's do one for one.
Right,
okay.
So I'll go first.
Okay.
My top 5, and this is in no particular order.
Yeah, mine.
These are just, what pops to mind. Like we've had a lot.
Yes, we have had a lot.
So, and not to say I didn't enjoy any of them, more than the other, but these are just some. and some of them were recent. Of course, since my old brain, these are some that are recent. So I would say one that really stood out. You know what? I'm gonna start with my number 3.
Okay.
My number, well, in the not even third spot. Okay, here we go.
Just yes, child. You just said it.
We
in no
went
particular order.
to. It was a surprise.
Who did the surprise? Me or you?
I did.
Okay.
I did the surprise. You see, 1, 2, 3, 3 of these, 4 of these are surprises from me. One surprise from you.
Oh.
So this one here was recently.
Oh, what was it?
February.
Okay.
I've been wanting to do this for the longest. And we went to Alvin Ailey to see Alvin Ailey dance ensemble, the ballet, at Fox Theater in Atlanta. And I'm talking about, I've been wanting to go and see an Alvin Ailey production for 20 plus years.
Mm-hmm.
Like before we were even married, I wanted to. You know, one of my dreams was I was going to be a ballet dancer back in the day.
Really?
My daddy said, we ain't going to be putting on no dress. Jumping your ass around here. so you know, that left. I couldn't do that. And, you know, because one of my, Lynn Swan, I remember Lynn Swan mentioned something about he did ballet or something. They were saying, man, he looks like a ballet dancer catching footballs and stuff. And, yeah, and I wanted to do that. Well, he was like, nope. So, yeah, Alvin Ailey was everything I hoped it would be and more. It was to me, it was a little short. But it was long, but I think it was short because I was so excited about it.
Yeah.
And into it. But I would love to do it again. So
yeah, I almost put that on my list.
All right. So what did you put?
I almost put that on my list. And in regards to you doing ballet, I could totally see you wanting to do ballet. We one of our sons did tap, and he went to this little tap school, and he was he the only boy? Yes.
In his class, yeah, in that tap class.
Yes. And those little raggedy girls made my baby feel bad. They talked about him being a boy in tap class. And so one day he went to class and he told them they were ignorant because there are lots of tap dancers that are male tap dancers. So we gave him a whole list of them to go and tell them who they were. But after that recital, he was like, I'm done.
Yeah. We was on the wrong side of town to be talking too bad. You know, there's a lot of bonnets and stuff over there. So, you know, we didn't want to be, you know, tapping, you know, and then capping.
Them little heifers, they just didn't know about all the male tap dancers. Their parents should have enlightened them.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right. So mine, in no particular order, was my surprise for you.
Okay, what is it?
It was your birthday when we did the candle making. And I did the hotel, and it was a staycation.
That's what I put on. That's the first one I listed.
Did you?
I listed the staycation.
Okay. That was good. Yeah. It was at the Crafted Creations Candle Studio near Buford Highway.
Yep. By the brand, no, the H Mart.
H Mart, by the H Mart out there.
If y'all
it's
in
black
the Atlanta
owned.
area, y'all know where it's at.
Mm-hmm. It's black owned.
Upstairs,
Crafted Creations Candle Studio upstairs. You can bring your own wine.
Mm-hmm.
We just finished melting our candles the end of last year. Yeah. They smelled so good.
So good.
But yeah, that was a really good time. The music, they had a vibe going in there. And
yeah, it was very good.
It was really good. We enjoyed. We did dinner at your favorite place he goes always for his birthday is the Optimist.
That's one of Howell Mill
Road.
The Optimist.
If you like oysters, it's a perfect place for raw oysters because they get oysters from all over.
All over, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, anywho, that is one of mine that I thought was.
And the hotel was nice. The hotel had a rooftop bar. Mm-hmm. It was a little boutique hotel. Very, very nice. Yeah,
I should remember the name of that one. I felt like it was a Thompson, but I could be wrong.
I think it was a Thompson.
But yeah, that was a really nice staycation, and I think that's all and we ended up going to get dessert somewhere on Howell Mill. I feel like too.
Yeah.
But anywho, yeah, the candle making, that is a great date night.
All right, so that's 1 and 2 for me. We'll say that.
Okay.
Yeah, so we had Alvin Ailey and then staycation.
Okay, what's yours?
The next one is the Fainting Goats Winery. We had the. We
too.
had the picnic outside in between the vineyards. So it's probably about 45 minutes from us.
It's in Jasper, Georgia.
Jasper, Georgia. Yeah,
Mhm.
45 minutes. And beautiful view from the vineyard. Like it's really like the rolling hills. You can kind of see the rolling hills.
Mhm.
And then they have in between the different vines, they have picnic tables or areas where you can bring a towel or a
They give you a
blanket.
blanket.
Yeah, and you can be out there, sitting down, and you'll pay a certain price, and it comes with a little picnic basket and like a bottle of wine and some wine and cheese and stuff like that. But you could also bring your own food.
Mhm.
And when we went, the weather was perfect. Like I had jeans and a long sleeve shirt on because it was
It was
before I left.
fall.
Right? Was
Yeah.
it fall or winter? Because I thought
Mm-mm.
it was right before I
Because
left
they
to
have a
go.
certain time when they stop. It's sometime in October that they stop doing it. There's a close off date for the picnics in the
It
vines.
had to be late because I remember knowing I was going to be leaving, going to film.
Hmm. Yeah. Uh,
Yeah, and I didn't get that okay until around about October. Yeah, so October I found out I was going to be leaving the film to go to, but I didn't know where we're going. But anyway, yeah, it was beautiful scenery. Did they have live music?
They did have live
Yeah,
music. You could we could see it in the vines, but
right.
you
We
could
could hear,
hear
yeah, you
it.
hear everything, but that was a very, very nice day. The weather was like I said, everything was perfect. The weather was perfect. The wine was amazing. The people there were amazing. So that was my I guess that's my third since, the staycation was,
Yeah.
said by you. So
And then so the last day is October 26th.
okay.
And I think we went on the last day.
Yeah.
Um, and it's perfect. I wouldn't go until October because it's so hot
Yeah.
that you would be probably
And it's not
uncomfortable.
raining as much then too.
It's not raining as much. And then the what's it called? Foliage or whatever, what was it? The
The
leaves, the
foliage
foliage will be all the fall
changes
colors.
colors. So
So
yeah.
that's what was beautiful for us because the drive up, you just saw all of the red, yellow, brown
Mm-hmm.
leaves and just a beautiful drive up and drive back. And then when you're in the vineyard, you get to see it too. And they'll come and take pictures for
Yeah.
you and yeah, that was a nice
Yeah, it was
surprise.
great.
Yep.
That was real cool.
So that was that. Okay, so that takes off one from mine. Okay. This one was one from when were in the old house.
Okay. Where is
Okay. This was a birthday surprise. I don't know how old I was turning. But when I came home, you had already like went and bought me the outfit for the birthday. It was like that teal dress with the wraparound
I know you're talking
material,
about.
and you had bought the jewelry and everything. So when I came, you was like, "Okay, we're going for a surprise for your birthday. I got your outfit."
This is the first house?
Kurt's house.
Okay.
And so that and I actually really liked the outfit. It was very cute.
Mm.
And so I was like, "Oh man." So the outfit was like a little dress and I don't know if you did you had everything ready to go. Like I didn't have to think about a thing. And so I enjoyed that it was like the whole outfit and it was like real cute. And we went with that's the one we went with Russ and Kim to the melting
Oh, to the melting
pot.
pot? Okay.
When we went on that little like double date for my birthday. But yeah, I enjoy that. I think I enjoyed most was like the whole thing was like
Now,
planned
okay.
from outfit to place and all the things.
So, because I know my boy Russ listens, and Kim, you better start listening, Kim. So, when was this now?
I don't know, a long
In
time
the in
ago.
the in the first house,
Yes.
first came to Georgia,
So yeah, so we moved to Georgia
2006.
2006. Maybe it was
We stayed in that house what, like
like
2 years?
I don't know how
Yeah, and
long.
then a
It was a
year
little bit
in
long. Yeah, maybe
and
so.
then almost a year and a half in
Two,
the
four,
other house.
5. Yeah, about 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll say that's about
2008.
2008.
Mm-hmm.
So listen up. Let's go out to my my like to call him my brother, because not only is my frat brother, but we're very close. Kids call me Uncle Keefler. Russ and Kim. 2008 was last time we went out. That's all I got to say. We need to fix that.
Sure do.
Come on now.
Yeah.
All right. Mine.
Okay.
Let's see. My next one is okay, well, I'm gonna go with this one.
Okay.
Oh, I was on the road for your birthday this year because we had two parts, and this was one. And who did we see?
For my birthday?
Yes, it was a part of. It was a surprise.
Oh, we saw Miss
Tina
Tina.
Knowles.
Tina Knowles.
Yeah, we saw Miss Tina Knowles at not the Fox. What was
Tabernacle.
At the Tabernacle in
for her
downtown
book
Atlanta.
tour.
Yeah, for her book tour that was hosted by Tyler Perry.
Mm-hmm.
And that was just one. It was cool because you had no clue, and you know I hate doing surprises because I hate looking at your face because it's not what you want or not what you expected, and even if you are happy about it, it don't give that look at the beginning. And then you know me, I'm like, it don't even matter no more. We'll tell y'all about Montreal.
Maybe tell that at the end.
Yeah, we'll tell y'all about Montreal later. So, but when we did that little surprise and stuff, that was cool because one, she's a Beyonce fan. We're both Beyonce fans.
Yes.
And I love Miss Tina, and she definitely seemed like somebody, a mother that I would always be talking to. And so just to have that whole vibe, and we had nice tickets. We had a nice seat that included access to one of the private bars, and they had little finger foods. Not much, but it's still, you was able to be away from the crowd, get your drinks and all that stuff early. And but it was real cool, and she was hilarious.
Yeah, Miss
Tina is so down to earth, so funny, and I mean, she really is like when I say Mama Tina, she really is everybody's Mama Tina. Like, well, I ain't gonna say everybody because some people Mama ain't, they mean or whatever. But she is. She was nice. Just cool to hear her talk about everything. So it was amazing. That was a good night. And then because you were smiling the entire night. And so every time I would glance over there, that's what made it better for me. That's what made it more memorable for me. So that's my fourth one.
Okay. One of mine, and this one is like not even like a surprise planned anything. It was just something I kind of thought of on the spot where we did the restaurant hopping in Marietta Square.
That was a good night.
Yeah. So in Marietta Square, if y'all have not been to Marietta Square lately, there are a lot of nice little restaurants there. They're cute inside, just really good for a date night. So what we decided we were gonna do, go to a restaurant, get a little bit of something here and a drink, and then go to another one. And so one of my colleagues, she had gone there for a date night with her partner, and so I was like, oh, I want to try it. So we went first to Marietta proper. Super cute inside. They even have a speakeasy. We didn't do the speakeasy.
It goes downstairs.
It's downstairs.
Yeah.
And we didn't do the speakeasy.
We still haven't done it.
But I just really wanted to do the bar thing because the bar thing is so cute.
Yeah.
And I'm glad we did because we had the best bartenders. The bartenders were amazing. They made some good, very strong drinks.
They were, talking to us, fun and talking to everybody really, but very attentive to everything, they with us and stuff. So they were real cool.
And they have like small plates. So we ordered small plates of things, and the small plates were very good. So we did that, and then we left from there, and we went to the other place was called Bottega Italian Market. So we went there and got a glass of wine, and they have
slice of pizza.
Yeah. But the pizza looks really thick, but was like
very soft, very, very soft.
And airy. Like it didn't
focaccia bread or
but
something
it was
like that?
the airiest, lightest focaccia bread I've ever
But
had.
you know, anytime we order that bread at a
Real
like a
place.
yeah, at a winery or something like that,
It's
even like
light.
I think we had it somewhere when
We
we had it on
did
the sandwich.
recently.
No, in Napa. Remember that's what one of my sandwich I had
Oh,
when I
you're
had
right.
that vegan
Yeah,
sandwich.
yeah, yeah.
It was super light.
Super light. So maybe,
Uh-huh.
yeah. So it was super light. So we went there and had a glass of wine, had the
Do you have the
focaccia
sorbet? I mean,
pizza.
do you have the gelato
Mm-mm,
there?
we didn't do
Okay.
this just gelato there. So we did that. And then our last stop, because I was already feeling
She
good.
was. Because Marietta Proper did us
Marriott
right.
proper. And
Did us
I
proper.
feel like, did we have two drinks? I
We
feel
had
like a two.
no, because we had a either 2 or 3 at Marietta Proper
Okay, maybe we had two or three. I feel
because
like
they were so good.
they were so
And
good.
I think do we have wine?
No, that was the
The
difference. That was
second
the other
time,
night
yeah,
when
the
that
other time we
man
had
was
the
good.
wine,
Yeah,
yeah, it wasn't that good.
yeah.
No, because the guy had the mix. Yeah, we had 2 drinks
That's
each.
it.
Uh-huh.
We just
Yeah,
had
but
two
they were
drinks
so
each,
good,
but
so
they were
good.
so good. And oh, here's another thing to know about Marietta Proper if you go. They make sure to have a variety of
Women,
liquor
uh-huh,
makers or wine makers, whatever makers that include women and
minority women, uh-huh.
minority wine and spirit makers or whatever. So we were able to get Uncle Nearest there. There was another one you tried that was a black owned, but I can't think of what it is.
They had of course they had not Brown Estates but the other
They had Brown Estate.
what's the ladies,
Mhm.
the sisters, you know what I'm talking about?
McBride.
Yeah, McBride sisters. They
Yeah.
had that, of course.
So they have all of, so you can try a variety of winemakers that
Yeah.
aren't the typical ones you'll see in bars
Mm-hmm.
or even your liquor store, or as they say in the South, your package store. You
Yeah.
won't see some of those places there. So that was really cool to see that, because when
Mm-hmm.
we looked up there, we were like, because we on purpose try to
Yeah. We was like,
buy.
that's a lot of black owned
Yes, because
alcohol up there.
uh-huh,
And then I researched it and it was like, oh yeah, the owner, well,
the
the
sommelier.
yeah, the sommelier and the lead chef, I think it was, they
Mm-hmm.
said they make it their business to support and make sure they, sell out of their establishment women and minority owned alcoholic beverages.
Yeah, because
So
when
it's
we
like
go
awesome.
to what's the place we go to? Total Wine.
Total
If
Wine.
we go to Total Wine, there used to be a lady at the Total Wine by us in Kennesaw, and we would tell her every time if we see her, what are the
Mm-hmm.
latest black owned products y'all have, and she'll tour
Like
us
a tour, huh? It
around.
was just
She
like a
tours us
tour.
around Total
I mean,
Wine.
about 20, 30 minutes of just
Mm-hmm.
telling us. And even like she said, what are y'all looking for? We say, just show us everything.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. She goes all around the store. And I mean, it ain't just telling us stuff. Like you research it and it is legit
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And so we try to get different things, all the
Mm-hmm.
time. So
So yeah, that was really cool. So that's one thing about Marriott Proper. If that's something that makes you twist your arm about of going. And then the last place in Marriott Square that we went to was Hampton Harry's. So Hampton Harry's,
which one was that?
that's where you had the oysters. I forgot what I had, but it's the one that was decorated. Like the
Oh yeah, yeah,
mhm.
yeah. Now it was a beautiful
It's
scenery, yeah.
beautiful.
Because they changed the inside
Uh-huh.
according to the holiday or
Or
the
the season.
seasons. Uh-huh.
So it's
Yeah.
beautiful inside. Every time you go, things hanging from the ceiling, but it
That's like the
changes.
select.
Yeah,
Yeah, the select.
kind of. Yeah, the select is always the same though.
But
It's always
the lighting
flowers.
colors is different. No, the
Maybe.
flowers are there, but the lighting colors, because I know
Okay.
when I look at them on Instagram,
It changes.
yeah, or they'll
Yeah.
have like the frosted tassels, something like that
Oh,
hanging.
okay.
Now, the place that we went to for brunch this year with the upside down Christmas trees,
That's the select.
that was what's across the street.
That's a select.
What's across the street where Megan and
That's
Poe and all of us
the
went.
Asian place.
That's what I'm talking about. That place there, because there's sometimes they'll
Oh,
have
I
pictures
don't
of
know
that.
about that one.
But that
I've only
place,
been there.
why would they have upside down Christmas trees all year round?
Yeah, they didn't. So I'm lying.
Come on now, y'all, please, all husbands, clip that part, rewind it, and say women do.
I wasn't
sometimes.
lying. I was mistaken.
Nuh-uh, too late. Don't show no this part, but
I
just
was
show the other
mistaken.
part. That's cool. All right. So
Anywho,
what else? What else we got?
so that was all. So that's a great idea for a date night if you want to
Now-
go to Marriott Square and just kind of bar or restaurant hop.
The only downfall of Marietta Square, would you say, is what?
Parking.
That's right.
Parking. You're gonna have to pay for parking for
Yeah.
one.
So if you expect to pay for
Yeah.
parking, you're more. It's easy. It's
And
more
it's
comfortable,
really not
palatable.
it's not that costly.
No, it's just that
It's not.
sometimes you be like, it's free right here.
Yeah.
And you know how it is. Every time you pass it, or let's say you park and then you walk past a parking spot, it's empty.
Yeah, when you walk past a free spot,
Yeah,
you're like, oh, man.
"Ah."
But yeah, parking isn't that expensive. Only time it is if there's something happening in the square,
Yeah.
then the prices of some of the parking lots go up a little
Yeah,
bit.
they do.
But other than that, it's not that costly.
But to be honest, the next, this is what I said I want to do next time when I know, because a lot of times we don't know we're going to Marietta Square until we're out and about and say, let's go to Marietta Square.
Mhm.
But the next time when we know we're going, I'm gonna say, let's just Uber.
Oh, that's smart.
You know what I mean? Because then I'm careful too. I was like, I don't want to just drink a glass of wine. But there's Marietta Square is so chill and laid back. Like we could really say, let's pregame.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and just have a good time. Because that other place we used to go to, that the little place that used to stay open, they would serve pizza later.
Two birds.
Yeah. And so
good pizza and food over there too. That's a nice little bar, and they have some really nice drinks.
And we would have to monitor ourselves because, we still got to drive. Well, I was like, I still got to drive back home.
He still got to drive.
So, but we definitely next time. That's what I said I want to start doing. I wish we would live a little close to Atlanta because there's so many places we would love to do that. We would Uber our butts off there.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that was a nice little day night. I will say. I don't even remember the evening, the last part of the evening.
Yeah, it was the weather was good.
It was so nice.
And we was just walking around and we really enjoyed though. We really had a good time at the proper.
Yeah.
At Marietta Proper.
The bartenders were great. Now we did go a second time and the bartenders had changed, or maybe our bartenders weren't working that
It was
night.
more so that night was like they was trying to get to the next person.
But we also went late. Remember, they were almost about to close.
That's true too.
So maybe that has something to do with it too.
They weren't in it.
Yeah.
But next time I want to go there, I think we'll go to the speakeasy just to see. Yeah. I would like to do a speakeasy tour because there are several speakeasies in this area. The only one that we've really been to was the one over there by South City Kitchen, by the sandwich place.
Yeah.
But our favorite new sushi spot has a speakeasy. Yes, 8 Sushi Lounge.
Oh, yeah. Ooh,
the one is called After 8. It's a speakeasy right next door to it called After 8.
We got to do an episode just about our food adventures.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so.
All right, what's your
this would be my last one. Okay. My last one on the list is City Winery, Chante Moore. I was going to say Vivian Green because that was the first time we went. And I introduced Vivian Green to you.
You did
back when we was in Dallas
ago when we were dating.
Yeah, and we played Vivian Green out.
We did.
Like played her out. And what was so cool about Vivian Green was that second album when she had her child, she was into jogging and you played it. We were back here. So it was something you started jogging it. And so you kind of played. And I was like, okay. And I kind of played it because she was going through her postpartum.
Yeah.
And I played it purposely sometimes because I knew this was somebody you like. And I was trying to see if it was, okay, she likes to work out. And it was something that maybe would, be like, oh, let me just get lost in this because Vivian Green is just amazing. We loved her. But Chante Moore. We were sitting right next to the stage. We always try to sit next to the stage.
At the City Winery, we do.
Because if we don't sit next to the stage, I feel like I'm losing. It's no point in going. Like, there's been a lot of concerts that there were tickets 2 tables back. And I said no because I waited too late to get the tickets right next to the stage. Okay. But Chante Moore sang her face off. Like, we were listening to a CD.
Yeah.
Like, she hit them notes.
She hits those notes.
And she was funny.
Yes, she was.
And she interacts with everybody.
Loved her personality.
Yes. She interact with everybody.
Yeah.
And she got a chance to sing a special part for Cree.
Sang it. What did she say?
She said, Shantae's got... No, she said, Creisha's got a man right here. And he's been good to her. And then she'll go to somebody else and say, what's your name? And she'll say, "This your man?" And they say, "Yeah." And they say, "Okay." And then she'll sing that part for them.
That was so
Yeah, that was
cool.
good. Yeah, that was real good. But I mean, I love City Winery. City Winery. I wish if I had the money,
What would you do?
I would have like because you can get like membership where you kind of get discount tickets and early tickets and you get a wine package every month, so like that. But if I had money, I would do that.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it's not expensive to some people's taste, but educators with boys going to college and student loans we got to pay and cars we're paying for. Yeah, you're right. Yours was forgiven. Well, anyway, I'm a lifelong learner, so I think I just keep getting degrees, so I ain't got to keep paying them back.
Ciao.
But anyway, but like I would love to have a membership to City Winery.
I didn't even know they had a membership.
Yeah, everything has a membership. Child.
Not everything. McDonald's.
The card.
Oh, you're right. People do get points.
Yes.
I don't eat McDonald's like that, so I don't know. Last time I ate
like
McDonald's.
A membership.
That's true.
The more you pay,
the more you get.
Yeah, exactly. So
Starbucks,
everybody has
like your Starbucks
same
points.
thing.
That's
exactly. Right. So, but no, I definitely would go to City Winery. We saw my cousin there, Myrna. Mm-hmm. Remember, hey, when we went to City Winery and with Myrna.
Tell about your mama and daddy. What they do?
So we go to City Winery, and my cousin Myrna Clayton, she's a jazz singer, renowned jazz singer all over the nation. Like she's always in Germany.
She's really good.
Yeah, sings her butt off. And I admired Myrna ever since I was a little boy. Myrna is older than I am, much older than I am. I'm gonna say much older, but she's older than I am. And as a little kid, when she used to come, to check us out in Foley, Alabama, I used to, oh, that's my cousin Myrna, because I knew she sang and she's just bubbly, and I mean everything, just real cool. And so we went and saw her at City Winery, and I bought tickets for my mom, and my mom does her thing where she invites everybody always. And so then my aunt and my uncle came, and so my dad was there. So afterwards, it was an autograph. Well, it was cool.
They just happened to be there. We didn't know they were there.
I know we didn't know,
okay.
But it was like after the show.
Yes.
So one of my classmates, April Jones, was up there singing too, from Alabama State.
Background singer.
Yeah, and so that was crazy to see there. Mm-hmm. And so we're at the end of the show, because we wanted to say hey to Myrna and everything, Dad, because that's Dad's. Myrna's mom and my dad are first cousins. Okay. All right. Two sisters' children. And so we didn't know that the Blind Boys of Alabama, the gospel trio, I think it is, gospel group, they were there. So everybody was, oh my God, the Blind Boys of Alabama. So they was actually taking pictures with people.
Now, yes, and listen, my mother-in-law, she is Jesus's home girl. She knows all things gospel, all things Jesus, all things.
She's the secretary of the Pearly Gates.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So when Blind Boys of Alabama was like meeting Beyonce or Janet Jackson. And so we was taking pictures. So we got Mom up there to take pictures though. Mom was taking she was wanting to take pictures. They were standing by themselves.
Yeah.
And Mom was over there saying, okay, look right here.
We was like, Grandma, they can't see.
They can't see. Say, oh, sorry. I said, just snap the picture. Just get in front of them and snap the picture. So mind you, like I said, this is the Blind Boys of Alabama, and my mom up there telling them, look over here so she can take the picture so they can look at her camera. Oh my God, we died laughing that night, man. But that's just City Winery. But my last one was City Winery, Chante Moore. An amazing, and that was a surprise visit too, right? You didn't know. Yeah, I don't think you knew. No.
I knew Chante because I bought those.
You bought those?
Yeah, you bought Vivian.
I bought Vivian, right?
I knew about Chante. You did Vivian, and I put City Winery concerts.
Okay.
Because Vivian, the tickets we bought, we got to actually meet her and talk to her and take pictures with her.
Yeah.
And she was so sweet too.
Yeah, she was.
She was very sweet too. So
yeah.
I really love I love intimate concerts.
Mm-hmm.
So when we get to do those, I enjoy those most than the big arena concerts.
Yeah, like what we saw, Tamar.
We got to see Tamar at the Tabernacle. That was nice. She sang her face off.
Mm-hmm.
We got to see Janet Jackson
Janet's, yeah. That was at the Fox,
at the
right?
Fox.
Yeah.
That was I mean, to see Janet Jackson at the Fox, like that was
Mm-hmm.
just awesome to see her so up close.
Mm-hmm.
We saw
Uh,
Joe and Tamia. That was a smaller
but
setting.
Usher was because he
Oh,
came.
oh, oh. I know y'all all saw Usher, but we
Yeah.
saw him in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Man, that was
Yeah.
so
Yeah. For
cool
the residency.
for the
Yeah.
residency and being so close and him in the crowd. And yeah, nothing beat that. When people were like, "Are you going to the arena to see Usher?" I was
Mm-hmm.
like, I don't need to
Yeah. No, we saw him
because
right there
we
in the
got to see
resident.
him
Yeah.
there.
And he showed his butt. Oh, it was amazing. Yeah.
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 So, anywho, those are some of our date
What
nights.
about your last one?
That's what
Okay, the City
I had. I
Winery.
have a City
City
Winery
Wineries. City
too.
Wineries.
City Wineries
Yeah.
concerts. So
Okay.
yeah, so those are mine. So and also for us, sometimes we have things that are planned, surprises, but then some days we just a date night is going to our little Mexican place around the
Yeah, around
block,
the
or
corner.
I mean, you can make anything a nice little date night. I mean, anytime that just you and your partner
Mm-hmm.
can, just have a little bit of alone time to put the phones down and just talk and enjoy each other. You
Yeah.
should find moments for that at least once a month.
Yeah. 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 That's at the least. That's stretching it. Like,
It don't have to be extravagant.
yeah, yeah. It don't, and we know. Let's just say, for example, in today's economy or whatever, money is tight.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in the last episode, remember we talked about the Valentine's Day
With
thing.
$25.
So
Mm-hmm.
what we did was we said we're gonna challenge each other to 20. You can spend no more than $25
Mm-hmm.
for a Valentine's Day gift, and so I got a piece of paper and I got all the students to sign it and stuff. Happy Valentine's Day. Because I know she loves kids. She loves, students. I was like, you can't tell. And kids were so enamored to know that I'm keeping a secret from Mrs. Scott. You know what I mean? So it was just so cool to even watch them be giddy about it. And then, I bought some stuff from Eatseas out in Dallas to have dinner with. Small little meal, and it was like a 3-course because I had like a little small little appetizer, a little small
The little
meal,
shrimp.
yeah, and a little piece of we shared dessert,
Yeah.
and just something like that, man. A little creativity, $25, but I'm gonna be honest. It also depends on your partner.
Yeah, that's true.
So you got to be careful who you select as a partner, because when you got people talking about get the bag and do all that, they're gonna laugh you out of your residency.
Yeah.
If you come at them with a $25 deal. So for those of you talking about, you got big finances and you got big high standards, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the average couple who appreciates each other, who appreciates the effort that each one are doing for each other, that they're doing for each other. That's who I'm talking to.
Yeah. Because the thing about it is, like, I mean, I just think with life you never know what life will hand you. And so you could be up, and then what happens when you're down?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just think just those little challenges and sweet little things. You do really want somebody that is okay with the small things. It doesn't always have to be big, elaborate things. I think of one of our sons. He has his girlfriend, and now he likes to spend money, so he don't hold on to it. But for Valentine's Day, he did want to do something special for her, and his money was a little tight, and so they did Subway, and he did a little blanket and had the Subway, and Subway's giving out roses on Valentine's Day.
Subway was?
Yep, Subway was giving away roses on Valentine's, and so they had their Subway and their rose, and they just watched a movie and set up like a little small picnic inside in our little loft area, and was able to watch a movie or do something like that. So you just really have to be okay with the small things, because I think when you appreciate the small things, God blesses you with the big
He does.
things. So
He
that's just
does.
that I just think that's just important
Yeah.
to remember.
Yeah.
So
But it's, I mean, this, we didn't mean for this to be well, yeah, actually a dating episode because we talked about our top dates.
yeah.
But like you really, really have to be intentional in who you select as a partner.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I know when people say, well, we're just casually dating. Okay, well, understand, be careful when you're casually dating and becomes intimate, because it only takes one time, it only takes one sperm to connect with one egg in order for you now to be linked with that person for life. And if this is a person that you was just having fun with, a person that you didn't see yourself with, then it may affect the way you raise your child. You are linked with them forever. When you're on a date with a person and you're really trying to, that's what dating is getting to know someone. It's getting to know if you and this person can, are compatible enough to be together in the long run. You got to be smart about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for real. I understand it's all fun, like, but you got to be for real about it, especially when you saying, is this who I want to be with? And you got to look beyond just the, like, yes, we are attracted to looks, but you also have to, and when I say look beyond the looks, I mean, what else is there in addition to?
Yes.
And I'm not saying that everybody's beauty is different. What I consider beautiful is different than what somebody else may consider beautiful. You know what I'm saying? But what else is there to that person? That's what I'm saying, because man, like, how are they with your parents? How are they with kids? How are they with strangers? How are they in stressful times? How are they, in exciting times? Are they jealous of you? Are they, excited for you? Or, are all kinds of stuff.
Oh gosh, I can't think of that one guy. I just saw his thing on dang, on Instagram today. He's a comedian, and he and his wife's there. And sometimes he does things with Tabitha. Um,
Kev on stage.
yes, and
Uh-huh.
he was saying you find somebody that even on your worst day, y'all can still make light of the
Yeah.
worst day.
Oh, of
And
course.
so, yeah, that is true that you want somebody that y'all can balance each other out on the worst day, because he and his wife were having, they were trying to travel and their flights were getting delayed and they were needing to be somewhere that was
Mm-hmm.
important and they couldn't. And just travel was the worst day for them that day. And, but they were still able to stay level-headed and but to have somebody that y'all just balance each other
Yeah.
off on the worst day, yeah, thinking about that.
But you said that a couple episodes back, you said that that's what I brought to you. I
Mm-hmm.
taught you how to, when things are going crazy, to just, what is it keeping us from,
Mm-hmm.
being
Mm-hmm.
late, keeping us from getting hit by something,
Mm-hmm.
or
Mm-hmm.
keeping us from dealing with a rude parent at work.
Mm-hmm.
Being late. God has a purpose for
Mm-hmm.
everything. You just have to find light in it,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But and we have a way of always finding humor in it. That's our best. I don't want
Now,
to say weapon, but that's our best asset,
yeah.
is finding humor in all situations and being able to laugh through it.
Now I will say it don't mean that we don't have a moment where we cuss a little bit,
Oh
we
yeah.
laugh
Oh
a little bit,
no.
but it doesn't last long. I think
Yeah.
that's the biggest thing. Like we'll cuss and fuss and be upset about it, but we get
Yeah.
over it.
Okay now. Okay now. And then we be like, you remember that mom thing? I know, right? Ooh, just pop, 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 pop. So we'll go through all of those motions, but
And then
we,
that could lead us to talking about
yeah.
the birthday surprise that
Oh,
didn't go so well.
child, that
Let's
birthday.
end it with that. With
You want to
that.
talk? It's this. Okay. So, I,
Just go end it. This was a date night that date something. Go say it.
this this almost ruined
Oh my God.
every me doing anything for her ever again.
Mm.
I was gonna be basic Jasic. And if that's a name.
Basic Jason.
Basic Jason.
Somebody named Jason.
Yeah, they named it Jason Miller Jones.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, so her birthday. I told her, get your passport. We're gonna, gonna do this thing. So she all excited. What do I need to wear? And I'm telling her wear everything because one, I don't want her to know where we're going.
Yes.
Bring a little something for everything.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Long story short, we get to the airport. And the lady, and I tell the lady, I say, don't say anything because, she don't know where she's going. All right, so and I say that, kind of like under breath back in the day when people used to cut the call collect and we didn't have no money to call collect. So you have a collect call from Mama, this key for come pick me up, practice over. Stuff like that, because you had no money. So I told the lady, I said, hey, don't say where we're going because she don't know where we're going. And she looked at me, did the look like, okay, and lip drops down, okay. And so at the end of checking us in, she was like, all right, from Atlanta to Montreal. And Cream looks at me and said, Montreal? Montreal?
Face all frowned up. First of all, I didn't know what Montreal was.
Montreal? What's that? What? And the lady looked at me and was like, and she was like, she felt so, she didn't feel sorry that she spilled the beans. She felt sorry that she spilled the beans and nobody wanted the beans. That's what she felt sorry about. And so I'm like, God, man. So now the whole time we in the airport going to our gate and all that stuff, she looking all crazy like, Montreal, Montreal, I bought the tropical. That's when she researched where it was. This is in Canada. And she's like, oh, Canada? Who said we want to go to Canada? So we get to Montreal. I mean, I have a nice flight and everything. We get to Montreal, beautiful hotel, Sofitel
First
Hotel.
we went to New York and then to there, right? I feel like we stopped.
Did we stop? Yeah. I'm not sure. I thought it was straight through. Okay, but either way, we get to Montreal, cab ride, everything was good. We get there, beautiful hotel. It's a boutique hotel, Sofitel. And we was staying in what they consider to be the arts district of Montreal. All down the street museums and art galleries and all that kind of stuff. So we get there and they say, okay, we got dinner. All right. So we're on our way to dinner. We're walking.
It's cold and rainy.
It's drizzling. Mm-hmm. It wasn't raining. It was drizzling. And so we're walking down.
But it had rained a lot before.
Yeah, it had rained a lot before. Okay. There was puddles of water on the side of the road, which leads me to this part. So we're walking, and I'm doing the gentlemanly thing. I'm on the side closer to the curb, and we stopped for a moment because I think we had to get ready to cross the street. Mm-hmm. And then this car, you can tell it did it on purpose because it was just driving. All of a sudden, you hear him. Whoa, he revs his engine, swoosh, splashes us, and the water hits right all on us.
It was the devil.
I'm looking up at the sky like, God, why? What did I do to get this that I'm about to get? And she was like, oh my God, that's just some bullshit. Oh my God, this is. And so I'm like,
I was soaked.
So I was like, all right, okay, let's just go back. No, we out here now. We out here. Let's just go. I'm like, but baby, you went. I don't care. Let's just go. And I was like, I was so mad. I was like, God, why has that forsaken me? I was so upset. We get to the place, and the place we had jazz that night too.
No, that wasn't jazz. That's the first night. That was sushi.
What was the first? Sushi?
Yeah, we did sushi. But by the jazz night, that was good.
But I'm saying, it wasn't no jazz. But your mood changed. What made your mood change at the restaurant? Because the walk home was much different.
Maybe it was just the vibe. Once I got the vibe of the city.
I don't know, but all I know is, like, I was so disappointed. You know what I mean? And then we had dinner, and even like I said, maybe it was the wine because when you came home, everything was great. Coming back, the lights and all stuff was, bright, and we're in the city and we seeing the ancient buildings and stuff, and we get back to the hotel, and then of course the next morning we go to the Y workout. Yeah. And walk around this beautiful city of Montreal, and the rest of the trip was amazing. But I just knew right then that it was over. I was ready to fly back that same day. Actually, matter of fact, when she said Montreal, after
Because I
I was
had
ready to just
never
say, get my
in my
luggage.
whole life, even though I know there's tons of places in the world, never once have we talked about Montreal. Never once have I spoken about Canada. Never once have we talked about Canada. Now, we did talk about a lot of places that had beaches, and I am really like the tropical, like I thought it was gonna be in Jamaica. I thought it was gonna be in Aruba. I just knew that's where we were going. That's what I packed for y'all. When we got there, I had to buy clothes. I was cold.
But we've done beaches.
Child, okay,
You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
it was like,
But we had not done beaches out the country.
no, but I
Other
want
than the cruise,
the
like we did a
cruise,
cruise, that ain't
yeah.
the same.
But I wanted to do something that I knew would be a surprise,
Well,
and I succeeded. It
you
was a
did. It
surprise.
was a surprise. And
But when we tell y'all straight up, y'all, when it's her birthday or anniversary, I get sick because I can't. I'm worried about if it's gonna be about any, like if is she gonna be impressed? Like I'm easy to please when it comes to, because I like everything, and I like the effort sometimes more than I like the event. But that makes me like the event even more. You know what I'm saying? Just for people to say I've done this for you, and they're happy for it, makes me so happy that somebody's doing it. But for me, it's like
but I'm not.
it's
I am
stressful.
appreciative. I had just maybe it was my fault for already in my brain thinking I
She
knew
was going to
what
the
it was
island
going
spot.
to be. And yes, that's where I thought I was going to go. The ladies that I worked with, they're like, "Cray, where you think you're going?" And so I thought it was going to be that. And yeah, I do wear my emotions on my face. You will know what I'm thinking or feeling because it will pop up there first before I even realize my face has shifted and
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a
changed.
lot of this when we together. Fix your face. Fix your face.
Yes,
Fix your
that's
face.
just
They see you. Fix your
that.
face.
Yes, that's that's just me. But once I got over that I wasn't at the beach laying out, Montreal was a very beautiful place. We had a fantastic time. And it was definitely a place I would never ever choose or would have never even
Mhm.
chosen.
But is it a place that you would love to return to?
I would love to return
See
to it.
there.
So he actually did a good job after all. I just
See
had to
there.
get over the shock. Because I'm telling y'all, in my mind, I was thinking I was going to be laying poolside, ordering me some drinks, and being cute in my little swimsuit and everything.
So I have a couple of years. What we do, like women do with their babies. I have a couple of months
Oh, Lord.
for me to prepare for her 50th.
Yes.
And when I'm saying a couple months, calculating years,
Mm-hmm.
somebody say my baby is 56 months
Yeah,
years
I'm
old.
not going to be 50 in 2 months.
No. So it's stressful already of thinking about where we're going to go.
He should not be stressed. I have grown since then. That was 10 years ago.
Come on now.
So,
Come on now.
listen. I'm all about peace and joy. It will be fine. Please do not stress yourself.
Come on now. I'm going to let y'all know.
And I think, and that also was like the beginning of our trip adventures, like out the country,
That was
doing
our
things.
first. That was
Because
our
that was our
first.
very first.
Our first non-cruise trip out of the
Yes,
country, of course.
yes.
Yeah.
Because I had just got my passport. You
Yeah.
had a passport, but you had to get it renewed and it was delayed and all the
Yeah.
things. But yeah, that was the beginning. So, I feel like it's going
Yeah.
to be fine. Don't
And if
stress
she
it.
trusts me, I never steer her wrong.
Yes. And see,
We always have
now,
a good time, no matter
yes, we
where we
do.
go.
And listen, after that trip, I trust you.
It was
I trust you completely.
when I tell y'all, my feelings
I know his feelings are hurt.
was.
I
Oh,
apologize, didn't I?
you did. I think you did.
I did
You didn't even have to.
apologize.
You didn't have to, because when I knew at the end you had a good time, me, for a lot of times, with things that we do, a lot of times you don't have to apologize.
Yes. Well, I still do because that's important.
Yeah, but I don't go and say, you gonna apologize to me? I don't.
You don't
because
have
I
to.
know
I'm a kind person. If I'm
you are,
wrong,
but
I'm going to right my
but
wrongs.
even with that being said, a lot of times I know that if something was what I felt was done wrong to me
Uh-huh.
was not done wrong to me because of who I am. It was probably because of the situation.
Yeah,
Like it was so much that has bottled you in.
it was miscommunication.
Yeah, or I was the closest outlet at the time.
It was miscommunication and telling me to pack the wrong clothes.
But you have to prepare. When you are surprising somebody, like to throw a monkey wrench in it, you got to tell them just to prepare for anything.
I ain't do you like that.
And in today's world, child, you got to prepare because we don't know what the weather going to be like. Like, look at California.
Y'all.
But I'm different
Tyrone.
with surprises. Am I not?
Yes, but
I am very different.
I
I don't
would've
look. I don't search.
He doesn't. But I would not have I would not have let him pack 90, 100-degree weather to go to 67-degree weather. 70.
You
60
had some
to
things
70 degree
you had
weather.
some things that were warm. You had some things that were warm.
We were at H&M buying clothes.
Now, look, I didn't know how cold it was because when we went to Bota Bota, the spa, and we had that outside part where we had to be in the hot tub. We were cold. We had to put our necks all the way to our chin just to stay warm. So our face was cold.
And somebody had me packing 90 to 100-degree weather clothes.
Even during that, we had an amazing experience.
We did have an amazing experience. If you have not been to Montreal, it is a beautiful place.
It is so beautiful.
Like
it looks artificial.
Yeah, and the language mostly spoken there is French, and the signs are in French. And in July in Quebec, which is close to Montreal, they have a big
City, what they call it. They kept saying Quebec City.
They have a big jazz festival. That is on my bucket list.
Yeah,
is going to the jazz festival in Quebec.
Maybe we'll do that. Because, Kimani loves jazz, too.
Yeah.
When he gets his lady friend.
So, anywho, with all that said, all date nights or all date vacations may not go well, but they can go well in the end. And yes. You may have somebody who is not appreciative at the beginning, but they're appreciative at the end. Yep. And
like they say, don't throw Cree out with the bathwater.
No, don't do it.
Give her a little time to warm up after she finished saying, Montreal! Montreal!
I was like, what the hell is a Montreal? I don't even know where that is.
Oh, my God. I want a refund check, please. I felt like crap that day, boy.
Oh, anywho,
and then the rain, and it was like, oh, my God.
All right,
y'all.
Wait, one more thing before we leave.
What's up?
We started with joy, we end with joy. What's one thing you're grateful for?
I'm grateful for my family, man, because like I was just telling my coworker today, I said, yesterday when we had a back to school night and then they wanted a meeting and wanted teachers to be there for PTSA. I said, look, I like going home. Like I love going home. Like real talk. I'm not the kind of person that sits in my car and be like, oh, all right, let me go in here and see what's going to happen. I'm ready to get home. We're racing to get home. I know I am to see my wife. I'm ready to be home. I'm ready to lay beside her, sit beside her, talk to her, all that kind of stuff, So I'm grateful that I have a family that I enjoy. That and I will pop my collar that I was smart and diligent and patient with choosing the right person to date.
Now, I'm going to ditto that, but I think sometimes the enjoyment of our family that we sometimes just get lost in each other where we don't even have to. Well, for me, I guess I should say.
We don't need nobody else, just me and you.
Ooh, baby. Anywho, I'm content with home, being at home, and I think our boys can sometimes be that way too. And so we have some of our friends, and we're like, we need to call them so we can do a a date night together or hang out or whatever, but we just get so comfortable. So,
Mm-hmm.
but anywho, yeah, that I'm grateful to have a comfortable space because not everybody has a comfortable,
Mm-hmm.
peaceful space
Protective environment.
to be in. So yeah, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for that.
You stole. She just said it because
Okay,
I
I'll
said
say
it.
something else I'm grateful for then. I'll say something else I'm grateful
What you
that. You
grateful
know what
for?
I actually am grateful for my job, the work I get to do now. Like I really enjoy it. I feel
Come on now.
like I always feel like I worked in my purpose because I think children are something that I'm supposed to be with.
But you don't see
I don't see children.
that, but not
Oh,
children. You don't see the results
yeah.
for children until a lot of time.
When
You
they
was
come
my
back.
favorite teacher,
Yeah.
but this I can say you're getting feedback.
Immediately.
Yes, and that's good
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah. So I enjoy it. I feel like it has helped me grow.
Mm-hmm.
And
You
I
don't
don't
you don't sweat as much when you present.
no, listen, when I used to first present y'all, I used to wear black because I was a sweating fool. And now I don't even do that anymore.
Yeah,
But I used to be a
that's
sweating
cool.
fool. And so I don't do that anymore. But yeah, I enjoy it. I feel like it's leading me to I should say new, but another purpose.
Hmm.
Like, anywho,
Hmm.
I'm always about growing and going and doing new things. I'm not afraid of change and growth. And
That's right.
so yeah, so I'm grateful for this opportunity that I have now because I feel like this opportunity is preparing me
That's right.
for another opportunity. So I'm grateful for that.
That's what we always say. And you know me, I will say, I'm rubbing off on you with that because I don't let moss grow under my feet.
hmm
Like I'm always, because you always say, you're trying to play the guitar, you're trying to DJ, you're trying to do this, you're trying to do that, you're trying to podcast. But it's like I have to do what the heart says do.
Yeah,
And doing what the heart says do mean you're true to exactly who you are and
that's
you
true.
grow in many different ways.
That's true.
And I know that, and I tell you all the time, this is only a stepping stone for you. It's only a springboard for you. Get every, what I say, get every what from them.
Training,
Yes.
whatever, all the things.
Because it's going to help you be your own boss.
Yeah.
And you're going to do it. But then I'm telling you, girl, you know I ain't going to lie to you now.
Don't lie to me.
I ain't going to lie to you. I'll joke with you, but I ain't going to lie to you. You're going to be like, it's just crazy. You are going to be walking around on somebody's stage
Ooh.
with one of them little microphone things right here on your...
Like Janet Jackson.
Yep. Talking about, you can do it.
I said it. I said it.
I know you have it in you. You are amazing. You're going to be doing your own TED Talk. Watch. You think
Beloved.
Beloved.
No, I'm not gonna be doing that.
You're going to do your own TED Talk, though. Watch.
That would be cool.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. So,
Yeah.
I mean, you know you got this. So,
Yeah.
yes, you
So
have
it
you
is.
have a lot to be grateful for. And I'm grateful that you are witnessing your greatness.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. Well, families, it's been great. We got some episodes coming up where we're gonna bring some guests on, whether it's our boys or
Cousins.
my cousins and my brothers. We're gonna have some what they call it, round table discussions.
Yeah.
We're gonna have some round table discussions. So I mean, I know y'all like listening to us, but we definitely got some people in my family, country down home people, that we're just a crazy individual. We're going to be in your home, in your car, on that walk with you, on that treadmill with you. We're going to be in your lives. So continue to listen, continue to like, comment, subscribe, share.
Yeah. And we just hope we bring a little bit of joy.
Yes.
That's what we like to provide.
And hope.
It's the joy and laughter.
Keep hope alive.
Keep hope alive. And not only with our joy and laughter, we also like to leave you with a little something to think about.
That's right. That's right.
And to grow from.
Yeah, and we ain't trying to get deep.
No,
we can get deep.
Sometimes this one.
Hey, you see, hey, y'all see, she said I get deep.
Oh, child.
Hey, I get deep.
All right, with that being said, we are ending today. Thank y'all for listening. Subscribe. It's free.
It is free.
And like and leave your comments. Adios, amigos.
We love y'all.
Bye.
Appreciate you. Bye. The Refreshingly Normal Podcast.